Okay, so let's just go ahead with our class. And welcome to the class one more time. I hope you are fine. I hope you I hope you are fine. Fantastic again. So let me see. Let me ask you a few quick questions. The first question I have for you is, what do you remember about our previous class?
Um, about our previous class, right?
Correct?
Let's see. So last class we study about I remember is the 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 eBay some website, right? Some online website.
Yeah, that's right. We were talking about Evate. And let me ask you something. I have a nice question for you. What kind of website is eBay?
Online selling website.
It's an online selling website, but more than this specific part, what else?
mm, mm,
Auction,
Option what?
auction website, all right? Remember people, they go there and they say, for example, they see a device or any kind of item, all right? So they can actually get the device at a very good price, even cheaper than other websites.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let me share my screen to you so we can continue. Oh, I think, oh, raw material, sorry. Give me 1 second real quick. I'm afraid that I opened, by mistake, I opened another material which is not yours, but just 1 second, 30 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, meanwhile, we are waiting for this presentation to open. So let me ask you something. What's your opinion about the websites we were talking about? Which one do you think is better in your opinion? Or which one do you consider is the most important?
Amazon.
Amazon is the most popular. What about considering that you are in Asia, considering that you are from Vietnam, you're living in Vietnam, you are in Asia? What about Alibaba, Jack Ma, company
No,
whose owner?
Vietnam we don't buy in Alibaba. So the
Oh,
most popular in Vietnam is Shopee.
okay. Oh, Shopee, right?
But I still like to buy in Amazon because like it have a lot of things to do to buy like,
Oh, yeah, that's
anything,
right.
everything.
You can buy anything you want. Do you know Mr. Jeff Bezos?
No, what is that?
Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is the owner of Amazon.
Jeff Bezos. Okay, I know him. The richest
Yeah.
man in the world.
Okay. Which one is in your opinion, which one do you think is the richest? Mr. Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk?
Mm, I think that a factory company who uh that just sell like Elon Musk is for Tesla, right? For the
Tesla. Yeah, that's right.
yeah. So I
Is
think
it?
that Tesla cannot like be richer better than Amazon because Amazon is like everything that it will have, but
That's right.
Tesla they just have car.
They not uniquely no specifically cards. All right, they have more things, especially now they are booming in when it comes to aerial spatial areas. So they are sending rockets to the universe, especially to some planets. All right,
Yeah,
and
but that activity
to space.
don't let them earn money because
Yeah,
it's just
actually, it's
it's just
exploration.
to research for the human. They will not get any money from that.
Well, actually, it's not like, something like business to business. For example, like customers to business relationship that they can get Amazon in that specific sense. All right. Amazon is obviously more popular, but in general, I think Amazon compared to Amazon and Tesla, I think Amazon gets more money.
What? Oh yeah. Why do you know the richest person in the history?
The richest person in history.
Yeah. Do you
Okay,
know?
and well, actually, I think I'm not too sure about the richest person in history. Um, Meanwhile, that is a very good information. So, do you have any idea who that person is?
Yes, I know him. Who is called Han Cát Tư Hãn from China.
Oh, okay, it's a Chinese guy. I imagined it. I imagine it was
So
gonna be somebody from China
he's
because China
king.
has.
He's a king of a country, and he's very smart. He got like a lot of. He got a very strong army, like a strongest army in the world in that time. So he go to like a lot of country and he make it for his own, and he become the richest person from that because he like got the strongest army in the world. So actually, he can go
He
everywhere.
became okay. Who
Yeah.
could go everywhere, right?
Yeah, but in that time, so Chinese people just think that their country is the world already. They don't know another country like Australia, American, or France. They just know that their country, like the China, the big China is the world. Like so and thành các tư hãng go everywhere in China and make it for his own.
Very interesting. I do understand. Well, later I'm gonna be looking at it. This is a great information. Being honest, I haven't taken the opportunity to read about this person. Yeah, and obviously I am I consider myself as a researcher. I always get a lot of information, but as you see here, we'll always learn something new. All right, that is something very important. It makes me feel very happy that you know all these things. You learn from me, I learn from you. All right, this is the learning process. All right, and something else I'm gonna tell you. All right, is that in order, right, for online business to grow, they have to have a lot of users all around the world. The more users this type of platforms handle, the more money they get. All right. So another thing I was gonna tell you. Well, let's start with our new lesson. I think we discussed the necessary, and it was so important. So one more question. I think China is next to your country, Vietnam, right?
Yeah. So that time, his army had got to Vietnam to take, but actually they just like don't care about us because they think that we are so weak. So they just let a bit of their army, and actually they lose because like they don't make it for the 100,000 people to got just one small country like us. So just about 10 or 20,000 people to go to Vietnam and actually there's lose. Yeah, because hello.
Okay, can you see the presentation, Yan?
Yep, yep.
Okay, I'm sorry. So then then by that time the person was trying to underestimate, right, Vietnam, the person you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay, those are very important information that later when I have some time I'm gonna be reading about it. So this way I may be able to learn a little bit more of your history, all right? And the history of, I mean, referring to the history of your country. So everyday English making a complaint, all right? Making a complaint, I'm sorry. So look at that. So now we are going to be dealing with this unit and this lesson. So look at there. I'm not able to see. Let me see what happens. Let me see. Are you sure you? Oh, okay. Now it's fine. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at this. Okay. So Nyan, let me ask you something. All right. What do you see in the picture? So I want you
Uh,
to look. I want you to observe the picture, and specifically what I want you to do is to tell me what's going on in this picture. What do you think about it? What's the scenario of this picture?
a
What do you
woman.
think the customer is saying?
Uh, what have like she looked mad. So I think that there's some problem with the how can we call that? I don't know, like a skirt, right? Or a dress. I think that is dress.
Yeah,
So
seems to be a dress. That's right.
she looked mad. So I think that there's some problem with the dress. And the woman with the yellow hair is the one in the
But
shop.
the
And
woman, the blonde woman, right?
yes, so she are looking for the point that the woman is pointing in and see that is there some problem.
Okay, so that's right. That is the problem right here. All right. So there seems to be something going on over here. And what do you think the assistant is saying? What comes to your mind? What do you think about it?
I think it's not a good word like oh okay, so there's no problem, you just need to change me another dress. I think that will not be because what happened.
Okay, I do understand. You don't think that she's gonna be mad, but especially the blonde girl, all right, the assistant, all right, or attendant, or the customer service giver. What do you think? She is saying at this time, the blonde girl,
The
the lady has a store.
assistant, right?
Yeah.
So I think that she just okay, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, okay, I'm sorry, and then just hear that and keep sorry.
She's just apologizing, right?
Yeah.
She's just trying to apologize.
So they cannot say anything if the shop is giving the customer some the thing that's have problem. So they will not cannot have any word to say anymore except
Okay.
sorry. Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you a question that I have for you. Have you ever taken anything back to a shop? If so,
Mm,
why?
let's remember. Mm, yeah, I think that I have one times.
Okay, and what's happened to you? What's your experience? Can you tell me about that?
Time that I bought a Gundam. Yeah, you know that I told you
Oh,
already.
Gundam. Yeah, you told me something similar, but I don't remember specifically the matter. What's the matter? What's the matter? What was the matter by that time with Gundam?
Yeah, so that time I bought from Shopee and then it's make me like confusing. How can they cancel that one with the price? Um, I will say in in USD for you. Yeah, about 50 dollars. Like it's about 1 million Vietnam đồng. In also it's about $50. And they give me like a Chinese toys about 10 viên Vietnam đồng. Like it's very low. Like anything that very cheap in that you can buy it. And I don't think that how can they sell that and they can still do like have business in the Shopee, because you know that in Shopee, so they will have the tool that which shop that is like cheating or
Or
um
cheating people?
yes, which shop that cheating in buying things and selling things, like they have the picture like this and they sold like that, so they will have the tool to kick that person out, kick that shop out. But I don't know why, but it still can business. And I saw that it's sold for 1 or 2 thousand, for 1 or 2 thousand people already.
Okay,
Yeah,
and you say that it happens to more people, right?
yeah, but no one
One or two
reported.
thousand, and no one there in the country reports this
Yeah,
this, this company.
yeah, no one.
Wow,
Like
but what's happened? I don't understand that. If it were here, I don't think. Well, I'm gonna limit it myself. I'm gonna limit myself, right? To not to say, something that is not correct,
you know
but
why they cannot be report, like anytime that they're selling one thing, so then they will change the name, so the people who want to report cannot search the shop anymore. They change the name, like the name, their name, the old name is one, so after they buy selling things, so they will change to two. So how can people search that the shop number one, and then they cannot report it?
okay, I do understand. But yeah, there's a procedure that can be taken if the situ. Well,
And I
the procedure is that in case that this happens to you guys, is to report that they change the name. But this is
and
another topic. So how do
I
you?
try to return that, and actually it's okay because Shopee is a good like browser, not the browser, like the good web to do. So actually I got back my money, but I hate that shop. I blocked him that shop.
Okay, I do understand. All right. So I understand your way to think, your mentality. And let's continue with the exercise number 2. So, okay, so read and listen the dialogue and answer the question. So look at there. We are going to listen this audio. Okay, listen carefully. So 3 things we are going to do here. Number 1, we are going to read this and listen the audio. Number 2, you are going to answer the questions. And next, you and I, we're going to have this interaction. All right, we're going to take a part, like you take one and I take the other one. And we'll have this interaction as if we are themselves. And I like to listen to your pronunciation to see how good you are doing this. All right. So you ready? Yan?
Yes, okay.
Okay, give me a second. Okay. So let's see here. Why is Kylie complaining?
Because they have the problem with the top.
Because they have a problem with the top, right? Okay.
Has come off. What is the zip?
Say, oh, zip. Yeah, it's like the
Oh,
zipper, the zipper. Like when
oh,
you just you go to the bathroom and you zip up or you close your zipper. Okay, so let's continue. Why, let me see. Number 2, is her complaint successful?
yeah.
Okay, it was good. So now let's see here. We are going to have this interaction, but first listen to the audio. Listen carefully to all the information is going to be said in the context of this interaction. Listen carefully. Oh, sorry.
Lesson 5F.
Listen.
Exercise 2.
Can I help you?
Yes,
Okay.
there's a problem with this top.
Oh, okay. When did you buy it?
Last weekend.
Okay.
And what's wrong with it?
The zip has come off.
Oh dear.
I've only worn it once.
I see.
I've got the receipt. Can I have my money back?
Well, okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so now we are going to practice this conversation and later
So
we...
I think that she got mad.
Yeah, she got mad. In fact, she did, right? She was mad
What
because
is
of us.
worn it once? I have only worn it once.
Once.
Where?
Once means like one time.
Where? Okay, I know it.
Once means one time, all right? So look at that. So now, do you want me to be the assistant or Kylie? I'm gonna be the assistant. That will it be fine for you?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna revive this conversation. Here we go. Okay, can I help you?
Yes, there's a problem with this top.
Oh, okay. When did you buy it?
Last weekend,
And what's wrong with it?
the zip has come off.
Oh dear.
I have only worn it once.
I see.
I've got a receipt. Can I have my money back?
Okay, well,
Thank you.
okay, fantastic. Great job. You did it so natural. As if you were the one going through this process. Okay, let's continue. Look at this. Here we have a complete exercise. So we are going to complete the first column. Once again, the first column of the chart. All right, with the items below. There we have a DVD, there we have a jacket, and also television shows, things like that, you know. We have these things, right? Like we have like a television, a jacket, and a DVD. So you're gonna tell me the right answer, all right? So number one, okay, the zip, a button has come off. There's a hole in it.
The zip. Check it. The zip.
The jacket, that's right. Well done, good job. Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Okay, it's scratched, it sticks, it jumps.
DVD.
That's right, it's a DVD. Okay, the picture sounds, okay, the picture sound isn't right. The screen is scratched. What is it?
Television. The television.
Okay, a television, right? It's a television. So now let's go ahead with the next exercise. So look at this. So now we are going to practice, okay, reading the dialogue in exercise number 2, which is this one, changing the words in blue. I think before we've been doing exercises like that. In my opinion, I think it's not something, this is something that is not new for you, something common. So then we're going to change the words in blue. And after that, we're going to use different items and problems for the chart in exercise number 4. So let's see. What I want you to do right here is just to substitute words. Let me see. You ready? Okay, so I'm gonna start reading and then you change the words. Assistant, can I help you? Yes, there's a problem with the top. Okay.
With this jacket.
Say what?
With this jacket.
Check it. Can you
Yeah.
show? Let me see. Can you write the word? Because let me see the word. Just write it on the chat so I can see. Oh, jacket. Jacket is like, let me show you. I'm gonna show you right now. Look at this. Okay, look at that. I don't know if you can see this, but that's a jacket.
Okay, I see it.
Okay, normally it has a zip through which you can like open it, and whenever you take it off, so you just take it off and then that's it. So let's see. So I'm gonna go back where I stayed. Okay. Oh, okay. When did you buy it?
Last week.
Okay, last week. And what's wrong with it?
The zip has come off.
Okay. So let's continue. Next one.
I've
Oh.
only played for it one time.
Okay, that sounds good. So fantastic. I think you change some of the words as it is required. Look at that. So here we're going to listen to two customers, all right, complaining. So then I want, yeah.
DIY shop.
Give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna go back again. So we're going to listen the audio of two customers, all right, complaining about different things. Then with the information you listen, all right, on the audio, we are going to complete the, we are going to complete the exercise. Listen carefully, please. Okay.
Lesson 5F.
Can you listen well?
Exercises 6 and 7. Dialogue 1.
Okay. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Hello. Hi.
Okay,
How can I
carefully.
help? It's about this paint. I bought it here last weekend. I want to exchange it.
Oh, yes? And what's the problem with it?
It's the wrong colour. I wanted blue paint. And this is a blue tin.
But it isn't
Okay.
blue paint inside.
No, it isn't. I'll show you what's
Okay.
inside. I'll open it.
Oh, wow, what's happened? I got caught. Okay, listen again.
Lesson 5F.
Listen carefully again.
Exercises 6 and 7. Dialogue 1.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi. How can I help?
It's about this paint. I bought it here last weekend. I want to exchange it.
Oh, yes? And what's the problem with it?
It's the wrong colour. I wanted blue paint. And this is a blue tin.
But it isn't blue paint inside.
No, it isn't. I'll show you what's inside. I'll open it. I'll just, hang on. This'll do it.
Okay. Oh my God.
Have you got a screwdriver?
Is
Hundreds. Aisle 5. Look, you don't need to open it. It's white paint inside.
Yes. How did you know that?
It says white on the front.
Oh, yes. Oh, silly mistake. Well, can I change it?
Yes, of course, if you've got the receipt with you.
I haven't got the receipt.
I'm sorry. We can only exchange goods with a receipt.
Well, that's disgraceful. Can I speak to the manager, please?
I am the manager.
Oh my God. That is disgraceful.
Dialogue 2.
All right.
How can I help you?
Number 2.
Oh, hello. Yes, I bought this watch here about 2 months ago. It stopped working.
I see. And did it work when you bought it?
Yes, it worked perfectly when I bought it.
Okay.
But it doesn't now, so I want my money back.
I'm sorry. We don't give refunds.
Well, what normally happens?
We send the watch back to the manufacturer. They repair it and send it back to us.
Is that the best you can do? How long will that take?
It could take a few weeks. These watches are made in Taiwan.
That's not good enough.
It's our policy, I'm afraid.
Well, I don't think much of your policy. I won't buy a watch from here again.
Okay, so let's see what's happened. Okay, so what's happened in dialogue number 1?
DIY shop. Item is paints, wrong color.
Okay, let's see. The type, okay, so shop number 1 is DIY store. And what are the items they are having on sale?
Pens.
Correct, especially paints. All right. So, and what's the problem? What's the matter? What's the matter with them?
Wrong color.
Yeah, the guy got a wrong color. That's correct. So let's see now number 1 dialogue. Number 2 dialogue number 2. What's happened in the dialogue number 2?
Watch it. The watch.
Okay,
in
where is the, especially the setting? Where is the dialogue number 2 taking place?
Electrical.
Okay, sounds good.
Colors.
God is jealous, right? So the items, what kind of items are they looking for?
The watch.
The watch. And what's happened? What's going on with this watch?
Stop working.
Stop working. Was not working. That is correct. So let's see here. So now we are going to complete the sentences, especially for an exercise 1 to 6 with the words below. So I want you to listen to the dialogue or to the dialogues again and check your answer. So we'll complete this exercise. Listen carefully.
Lesson 5F.
Okay.
Exercises 6 and 7.
Listen carefully.
Dialogue 1.
Number 1.
Hello.
Hi, how can I help?
It's about this paint. I bought it here last weekend. I want to exchange it.
Oh, yes? And what's the problem with it?
It's the wrong colour. I wanted blue paint. And this is a blue tin.
But it isn't blue paint inside.
No, it isn't. I'll show you what's inside. I'll open it. I'll just... hang on. This'll do it. Oh, have you got a screwdriver?
Hundreds. Aisle 5. Look, you don't need to open it. It's white paint inside.
Yes. How did you know that?
It says white on the front.
Oh, yes. Oh, silly mistake. Well, can I change it?
Yes, of course, if you've got the receipt with you.
I haven't got the receipt.
I'm sorry. We can only exchange goods with a receipt.
Well, that's disgraceful. Can I speak to the manager, please?
I am the manager.
Okay, I think we've been listening to this
Dialogue 2.
audio a couple of times. Let's just...
How can I help you?
Oh, hello. Yes, I bought this watch here about 2 months ago. It stopped working.
I see. And did it work when you bought it?
Yes, it worked.
Okay, sorry about that. Oh, you just stopped. I think
Perfectly when I bought it. But it doesn't
Okay.
now, so I want my money back.
I'm sorry. We don't give refunds.
Well, what normally happens?
We send the watch back to the manufacturer. They repair it and send it back to us.
Is that the best you can do? How long will that take?
It could take a few weeks. These watches are made in Taiwan.
That's not good enough.
It's our policy, I'm afraid.
Well, I don't think much of your policy. I won't buy a watch from here again.
Okay, this is a big problem. Okay, so let's see exercise number 1. Okay, I want to
Exchange it.
exchange it. All right, so number 2, I haven't got the
Receipt.
the receipt. All right, so number 3, can I
Speak to the manager.
speak to the manager, please? So number 4, I want my money.
Back.
I want my money back. That's what everybody see. That's what everybody says here. All right, so number 5, we don't give.
Refunds.
Okay, we don't give big.
Refunds.
Oh, refunds. Right, remember the name, refunds. So that's not good.
Enough.
Okay, that's not good enough. That is correct. So there you can see your answers and you're right. So speaking strategy, something very important. I always make a lot of emphasis on that. Okay, look at this, Yen. So usually there are some useful phrases and expressions, all right, for conversation that can be found the functions bank at the bank of the workbook. So we usually use this kind of expressions, especially in the context of a conversation, especially when you're trying to join ideas, when you're trying to connect from one clause, what we call in English subordinate clause, all right? So we use these expressions for the conversation, like I said before, and they can be found, all right, as a banknote. It's kind of like, especially an extra vocabulary or an additional vocabulary that has to do with the context of the interaction. So especially these kind of phrases, we are going to use it this way. And you got my point, Jan? I cannot see you. Let me see. Can you hear me well? Okay. I don't know. Let me see something. I think I'm having issues here to see you. Let me see. Okay.
So you see the
Okay.
type, just a talking, right? So you
Yeah.
are talking in the thumbnail. Use some
Okay.
more.
Yeah, no, now I can see you well. Now I was like, oh, where's Nyan? I couldn't even see you. But let me just go back. Let me just re-explain to you. Because I was having like, I could not see you to re-explain you. Like I said before, speaking a strategy. So there are some useful phrases and expressions for the conversations that can be found in the functions in the functions. Those are the well-known function banks, all right? At the especially we can see these things at the back of the workbook. Okay, so this kind of functions, all right, they are elemental, especially in the grammar or in any interaction in a conversation or and especially in this in the written context, a right to join, a right to connect. Usually in the back of the workbook, you may come across these things. Just keep this in mind. Number 8. Okay, so as you already read the speaking strategy, then I want you to look at that. Look at your homework. Look at what we are going to do here. This one. So you will need to prepare a dialogue of with the following instructions below. So you're gonna be the attendant or the assistant, I'm sorry. And then somebody is gonna be complaining, it's gonna be a customer service complaint. You will follow this pattern in order for you to be able to complete your homework. Let me show you. I'm gonna share it through Zalot, and then you are going to act out this conversation. Look at that.
Let's see it. I know how to do it. First is can I help you?
Yeah,
Yes, you can.
we are gonna practice this right now before we finish the class. Allow me just one quick second. I'm sharing here the homework. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. Look at that. There you are.
See it.
Okay, so let's just practice this.
What
We're
happened?
we are going to do this a bit informal. No, okay. Now it's gonna be required to use this formality sakes. So let's see. Okay. Do you want me to be the assistant or do you want to be the assistant?
Customer, please.
Oh, you want to be the customer?
Yeah.
Hello, thank you so much for getting in contact with us. All right, James store. How may I help you? My name is Alex.
I'm an assistant. Let me taking talk first. Let's
Oh, you
see.
want to be the assistant, right?
Yeah. So you are the customer.
Okay. Hello,
What happened?
sir. You are
Oh, welcome
James.
PS5 shop. What happened?
Well, I'm coming here because I bought this cell phone and I can see that I'm not even able to turn on the phone. What do you guys think I am?
Oh, so what company? So when did you take it?
Well, actually, I bought the phone before a few days ago, around 3 days ago, and I was told that my warranty is gonna be around 6 months. Then I want to know what to do with this phone.
Oh, so sorry. So do you have a bill? We will exchange it for you. We
Okay,
will.
yeah, I'm living at 705 River Street, Caribbean Way, all right, Beyond New Jersey. So,
Oh, so sorry, Mr. Alexis Joseph. So we see your name.
yeah,
So
that's
now
right.
two options. First, you got a new phone like that, and with $100 to so like the sorry. And the next one, you got your money back with the $100 too. So what will you choose?
Well, if you guys give me a good phone, I have no problem. But you will need to give me a phone, and also you will need to recharge my phone for 2 months.
So yeah, so sorry for this. Okay, so here's your phone.
Is that the deal? Am I gonna have free internet for 90 days?
Yeah,
So now I am satisfied with your service. Well done.
here's your phone.
Yeah, something like that, So I just want you to be creative, as creative as you can, so you can do a nice job. Then magic question of the day. So what did we learn today?
We
And
learn
okay, go
ex-
ahead.
exchanging things in the shop.
Okay, can you tell me two of the most important things we covered today in the class?
Question and answer.
Answering questions, the interaction based on the context of a complaint. All right, any other thing?
No, I
Say,
don't.
yeah,
Just
there's
that's
something
all.
important that we talked. Don't you forget it.
Shopping. No, no, no.
A strategy.
Oh, right. Okay. remember.
Yeah, remember that always the exam strategy or the reading strategy. That was the speaking strategy in this occasion. All right, next class we'll be covering the writing strategy. That's very important. Then Yan, thank you so much for your time in the class. I wish you have a fantastic rest of the day and especially a fantastic rest of the weekend. See you next class. All right.
Bye.
See you. Goodbye.